everything is modified, and this XIM4 lets you modify that.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's Josh. I hope you guys have been having a great week. I know I definitely have, especially with all the cool things I've been playing with. If you guys didn't watch the last video, I highly recommend you do. I did a video called Oh My COD where I broke down all the Call of Duty news for last week. That will be put here. And if you guys haven't seen my first video that I made in this series, that'll be posted here. Now, at the end of that Oh My COD video, I decided to show you guys this little device called the XIM4. And this video is going to be a breakdown analysis of the device itself, of the application that you use on a smartphone, as well as some gameplay with some live reactions. I've never actually played with this device. With some live reactions about what I thought as I played compared to a PC to a console standard. Now, I'm going to be leveling things out based on 10. So 10 obviously being the highest to reality on a computer, whereas where the numbers, if they're lower, it's not comparable at all. So, without further ado, guys, let's just jump right into it. So we've got the device itself. This is the XIM4. I got this from a friend at work. He paid roughly around $120 American, which breaks down to $160, $170 Canadian whenever this video was made. Now, the device itself is mostly made of plastic. It feels rather hollow, very lightweight, but it feels sturdy. It doesn't feel cheap. It's got these nice little plastic bands up on the top. It's got LED lights here to show the different connection types. And then, of course, you got all your different ports where you plug in all your different controls. You also have this button on the back, which is meant for connected to a Bluetooth device, and I'll talk more about that later. The bottom of it here is a nice rubberized material. It's got little sticky stops there so it doesn't slide off your desk. And it also says, surprisingly enough, designed and assembled in the USA, which is quite interesting for electronic devices such as this. Now, with that being said, there's really nothing to it. It's very easy to set up. There is firmware that you have to update though. So if you have an Android phone, you can actually use it out of the box, but if you're an iPhone user, you have to update the firmware. This is where I get a little upset. The firmware can only be updated if you have a Microsoft Windows computer. If you have an iMac like myself, you can't actually do it. So what I had to do, because I wanted to bring this video to you guys, is I did a little bit of a Hackintosh way. What I did is I downloaded a VM onto my iMac. You can get a free 90-day VM from Microsoft, which is just a virtual machine. Then from there, what I did is I uploaded the install software that downloads onto this little puppy, and I just ran it through the VM. Took me probably about an hour and a half to an hour and 40 minutes altogether, so not too bad if you don't have a Windows computer. Definitely beats going out and buying one for a minimum of about $300. So plugging into your console is very easy. All you have to do is grab the USB that's included in the package, and all you have to do is plug it into the device itself. You will then notice that some lights are going to come on. These lights are just to show that it is doing its little boot up of the firmware, and once everything is said and done, it'll go to this red. So now it's solid red. This means that the device is loaded up and ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and put this down. Now, it's just that simple. As soon as it's plugged into your console, all you have to do is then plug in your keyboard and mouse of choosing. Now, I'm using a very cheap setup just for my purposes. I'm using an Apple USB keyboard and a $5 HP mouse that I was able to borrow from work. Now, if you go and you buy a nice gaming mouse and keyboard, I'm sure your gaming experience will be much more different than the one you're about to see in my gameplay video that follows this introduction. Now, once that's all set up, we now have to download the app onto the iPhone, which is very simple and easy to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to take out my phone here. I'm going to put another screen here, and we're going to take a look at it. Now, I have already downloaded the app onto my device. Now, it's right here. It's called XIM4 Manager or XIM4 Manager, and it is free to download. So you go ahead and you open that up. Now, you will get this little signal at the beginning. This is you have to connect, and that's where that button I talked to you about earlier comes into play. So what you do is you grab the device, and you just hold that P button on the back. You'll get that little blue flash, and then you just go ahead and click connect on your phone. It'll say connecting, usually takes about 4 or 5 seconds, sometimes a little bit longer depending on the configuration that you have set up. So once that's all set up, this will go solid red again, and you'll see here on your iPhone screen or your Android screen that it'll show up with a game of choice. Now on mine right now, you'll notice that I already have Black Ops 3 loaded up because that's the one I was fooling around with because that's the first game I'm going to play for you guys. Now, if you wanted to play a different game right off the bat, you just click the top right corner there and click New. And they have a huge selection of games. Games ranging from PS3, Xbox 360, PS4, and Xbox One. I mean, you see Battlefield Bad Company, Battlefield Bad Company 2, BioShock, for example. It is just chock full of games that are compatible with this device. Now, the first one that we're going to do is we're going to do Black Ops 3, so I'll show you guys how to add that. All you have to do is go through, I might have passed it. There it is, Black Ops 3. So as soon as you select that, you'll notice down in the bottom you have the different consoles to choose from. So we're going to go ahead and choose PS4 because that's the one I'll be using. So you click on PS4. Now, it is sending a Bluetooth signal to the device, and the device is actually flashing white to show that it's receiving. That is neat. The fact that they've preloaded configurations into this app, and you just load the one that you want to use onto the device. It means that you're not saving hundreds upon hundreds of games on there. You're just using the application here. So once it's all loaded up, it's very simple to configure the way that you want to play. So on the top left, you have this little edit button. You go ahead and click that. And right off the bat, you'll see there the mouse sensitivity, you have keyboard bindings, you got a joystick dead zones that you can set if you would like, and then of course you've got the button layout. The first thing that I usually do when opening up these games is I like to check to see what buttons are bound to which on the controller for the keyboard. So you'll notice I got the fire, aim down, sight, all, and you know what? This is actually quite interesting. They've done a really good job of taking the most popular configurations on a keyboard and already implementing them. For example, space, which is jump usually on a keyboard, is X, which is what it is on a controller. Now, the one thing I would like to do is I like to change that crouch to control, because that is the most common one I use personally for PC gaming. To do that, all you have to do is click the C button. It'll say listening, and then all you have to do is hit control on the keyboard. Now, the keyboard's not plugged into the device right now, so it won't change it, but it's just that simple. Now, as soon as you make that change, you have to save it up at the top left. And to do that, I'm going to have to exit out here, and let's make a change to the sensitivity. So as soon as you add a sensitivity to it, you'll notice a little save icon at the top. All you have to do is click save. And again, it just sends the Bluetooth configuration right to the XIM4. The sensitivity I've noticed is best played probably around 400. That's usually what I would set it to on a computer. So we're going to go ahead and go here and just set it to 400. As soon as you're done that, just drag down to get rid of that. And let's go and we'll set the aim down sight sensitivity to the same. So once that's done, I'm just going to go ahead and click save. And again, it just sends the configuration right to the device itself. Now, the cool thing about this is the fact that you can actually edit the aim down sight sensitivity, which is great for Black Ops 3 players. In fact, it's great for any COD player. Reason for that is because when you take out a sniper rifle, you usually want to have the sensitivity a little bit higher so you can aim quicker and get those quick shots off. Now, to do that, you can, which is awesome. Even if you're not using a keyboard and mouse configuration, you can actually go into this device, have your controller plugged in, and set the sensitivity for it to be higher. The possibilities are endless. The other cool thing as well that you can do with this is that if you're using a mouse for aiming down sight on a PC, you usually just click it and it stays locked on, and you click it to un-aim down the sight. In-game, they don't have that option, so how do you set it? Very easy. On the app itself, you just go here to the activation, and you just click toggle. So that means every single time that I right-click on my mouse, it's going to aim down the sight and stay that way, and when I want to untoggle it, I just go ahead and right-click again, and it'll take it away. So I've made that adjustment. I'm going to go ahead and click save. Look at that. I got a new follower on Twitter. Now, with that being said, I'm not going to go through all the advanced things that you can do on this, because there are tons. Again, like I said, keyboard, joystick, buttons, assignments, you got aim down sight, and then of course you can add more configurations yourself. There's a lot of things that you can do, and this here is not going to be so much of an in-depth analysis as it is more of a gameplay review on how I like the device itself. So that's pretty much how you use the application, and there's nothing really to it. Anyone could use it. A 5-year-old could use it if you decide to show them how to do it. Now, let's go right into gameplay. Enough of the device, enough of the application. I think they're both great. They work really well together. What I really want to see is how this works in-game. So what I'm going to do for you guys is I'm going to play 3 different games for you. I'm going to be playing Black Ops 3, I'm going to play some Destiny, I'm going to play some Battlefield 4. Each of those is a different kind of feel in the first-person genre, whereas the Call of Duty obviously is pretty smooth on a controller anyways. And then, of course, with the Destiny, it's a little bit jagged with the controller, so I want to see how it works with the mouse and keyboard. And Battlefield 4 is mostly played on PC, so I actually want to compare it, how accurate it is, because I used to play a lot of Battlefield on PC back in the day. So, without further ado, guys, let's just get right into it.
So, let's go into a private match first, and let's... Oh, that's not a private... Okay, I gotta... There we go. We'll go over a rundown of the app as we go along. Let's just pick a gun here and let's just get started. So, again, I'm using a keyboard and a mouse right now. Wow. I gotta say, it is pretty fluid. Let's try some jump moves here. Wow. I mean, the gameplay should be showing it for itself. It is extremely smooth. Not too much input lag, actually. When I move the mouse, oh, there's a guy. There we go. When I move the mouse, it moves on the screen. I would have thought there would have been some type of processing lag with this device. I had used these kind of devices on PS3 way back when, until they started doing software updates to ban them. So this is actually quite interesting, using a keyboard and mouse. Now, the device itself, the XIM4, is flashing as I go, so each little button move, it's showing a signal response. So, oh shit, okay. it's a little weird because I gotta kind of think which button would be bound to which button on the controller. So like, control is set for circle, space is set for X, and then of course my mouse, changing guns is just number 1, it looks like. Wow, yeah, not too bad. I will say though that while I'm moving around, I don't know if you guys can notice it, but there's a little bit of a jerk. Like, because, you know, it's using a controller setup with a mouse and a keyboard, so The console wants to kind of try to do those smaller movements. Like if you're on the thumbstick and you're pushing it. Oh, there's a guy over there. I will say this: doing drop shots is a lot easier because you have your hand on the aimer at all times, whereas with the keyboard you just hold down Control, and it just it's 1,000 times better. And I'm actually really interested to try this out on Destiny, because Destiny aiming is crappy on consoles. So it'll be really interesting to see. Okay, well, you know what? Enough of this. Let's go into. I accidentally hit the wrong button. Let's go into a public match and let's see how this acts. So overall impressions of it while this is loading up, it's a pretty small device. It sits right on top of the console. You got a lot of cables going on though, so definitely some cable management would have to be implemented somehow. But outside of that, it feels good. It feels responsive. It feels a little bit different because I've been playing with a controller for so long. So now this won't be, you definitely won't want to use this for every game that you play, like for example GTA 5. I'm sure that is much more different than a first-person shooter. So this would be great for using with some Battlefield, with some Call of Duty, obviously, some Destiny. People who are playing on Xbox One, I'm sure Halo would probably feel much more native if you're using a keyboard and mouse. Okay, let's go back, let's leave this lobby, and let's go into a public match and see how we do. We're going to play some Domination, just for some fast-paced action, I think. Alright, first game with a keyboard and mouse in a Call of Duty Black Ops 3 public lobby on PlayStation 4. So we're going to roll out here with the Dingo and see what kind of damage we can do. And, oh man, I gotta say, this is definitely going to take some getting used to. Definitely, you can't use this. Oh my goodness, I'm getting blasted there. It feels weird, so I might not be doing too well here. As using, see there's that jerk there, so when I aim it's not smooth. I'm sure you guys can see it there, and I'm sure that has to do with the dead zone of the but man, you got a little bit of lag there. You guys can like do your 360s. This is anyone who's played PC gaming. Oh my goodness, yeah, there is a little bit of that jerk. I think that's my only gripe right now about this device using a keyboard and a mouse. Yeah, see, there's some jerk there, so it's not as smooth as PC, which is to be expected because, again, guys, this is a console. This is a device that is pretty much manipulating the input settings to accept a keyboard and a mouse. So the aiming, I mean, I'm not holding the mouse right now, so the aiming I have toggled, but it is a little bit of a lag. Oh my goodness, I'm getting blasted here. Let's change up the gun. I'm not doing too well with this one here. Oh boy. Okay. But hey, this is not to show how good I am at Call of Duty, because evidently I'm not with this setup. This is just to give you guys kind of a breakdown of it. Let's see what else it does here. Now we are definitely going to go in and do some. Destiny here. Oh my goodness, and I'm not used to sitting this close to a monitor in a very long time because I haven't PC gamed in forever. So using this here is very odd to me. Oh shit, there's a guy with a towel. The nice thing though is that, man, the game binds for checking scoreboard, like tab, that, I mean, I haven't done much configuration. All I did was fool around with the sensitivity on the app, so to make this as smooth and as clear as a PC as possible. So the fact that most of the binding was done mostly correct on the first go is a little bit surprising to me. Oh my goodness! So you can see the sensitivity there. Like I can whip around and aim so much more accurately with this setup. Now I must say I'm not using a proper gaming, like a PC gamer desk. Oh my goodness, the recoil on this gun is real. I'm not using an actual PC gaming desk, so the setup on it, oh my goodness. The setup is much different, whereas my hands are kind of dangling over the edge of the keyboard, so it's not very natural. It's not a natural feel right now, as if I was playing on a gaming desk, which actually does make a difference. But hey guys, this is smooth. But so far the experience is pretty smooth. It feels weird. It does feel weird. It's gonna have to obviously get some getting used to. Ugh. I am not getting many kills here. But this really attests to how smooth it is. So, this is just Call of Duty, guys. It obviously plays well. Plays very well, actually. And, oh, dirty. Oh, hit fired, get that. Oh my goodness. You know what, guys, let's switch the game up. Let's get rid of this Black Ops 3, and let's take into a game where we know full well that it would probably be better used. Oh, there's my death. So let's go ahead and just leave this game. So, guys, my thoughts on the Black Ops 3, you know what, I would probably give it a 8 out of 10 for playability. Again, there is that a little bit of lag where I think it's just the dead zone in the joystick, so we'd have to change that. Here we are on Destiny now. We switched from COD. I got my red death out. We're playing some PvP. I've already set my sensitivity. I actually boosted up to 400, but wow, the smoothness in the aiming here is phenomenal. Now, I'm a little bit upset with myself because I was recording earlier, but I didn't have it actually recording, and I'll try to get some snipes here to show you guys the difference. Oh my goodness, the accuracy is real here. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Definitely huge difference here for the Destiny. I would definitely get one of these devices. Now, I will try to get some snipes here to show you guys the big difference. I don't know if I hit him or not. Wow, but using a keyboard and mouse with Destiny right now, guys, is real. The accuracy that I got here. Let's see if we can get some more snipes. Oh, there goes a guy there. See, like the fact that I can bounce around so much quicker. I missed him. Now there is a little bit of that jerk that I was telling you guys about in the COD video. Oh, oh my goodness, I'm out of ammo on that. Wow. I will say that I would probably play a lot more Destiny now on the console. And this is great because the people who... oh, this guy's going for the... Oh, no. I got the assist on that one, but okay, I'll take it. Oh, there we go. A little bit of lag there with the kill. But you can see I can bounce back and forth between enemies. I'm able to aim much quicker, obviously. I mean, that has to do with the sensitivity. Now... the other thing, too, that you guys could technically use this device for is you guys could increase the sensitivity, and the sensitivity is also... See, there's that with the controller. The sensitivity is way higher on the controller now as well. So even if you wanted to use this device without a keyboard and mouse, you can actually do all the controls. Oh, this guy's going to die right here. There we go. Got the assist on that. The connection is not as high. I might have to do something with my NAT type settings, but... I'm very happy with this. Scout rifles will probably be OP as fuck. So I'll definitely have to pull that out at some point. Let's get some sniper ammo here. There's a guy killing around the corner there. Man, taking this into trials would huge unfair advantage. So much jumping around. That grenade had its name. It was coming for me no matter what. Let's see if we can get some snipes here. There we go. Oh my goodness. Man, guys, thoughts? Probably 8 out of 10 for this. Call of Duty was only bringing in at a 8 out of 10, but I could definitely pull out a 9 out of 10 on this one here. Oh. That guy is eating bullets. Oh my god, I think I got 2 solid headshots. It didn't take it down that much. I will say this though, it feels much more skittish when you're using a mouse and keyboard because the sensitivity is so high and you have pinpoint accuracy. You tend to bounce around a lot more in hopes of you know, catching them off guard. I'm gonna die here. I also like the fact that the strafing is definitely a little bit more, you know, it's easier to use. Let's see if I can get this guy here. Oh, I got him. Oh, no, I traded. Someone else, I got the assist on that one. But you guys can see, though, the aiming and the assists are real. But the pinpoint action, I mean, look at this. Woo! Oh, my goodness. I'm very, very happy with this. Let's see if we can pick some headshots here. We'll try to play as much as we can with the sniper rifle.
Heavy ammo on the way.
Okay, we got some heavy ammo. There's a guy up there. And he's not coming out to poke his head. Oh. Now this is where it gets sketch-magetch. This is where it gets interesting. See, I can't do that with a controller! Like, you couldn't pay me money to do that with a controller. Like, I was able to follow him so smoothly and with ease, whereas with the thumbsticks, I mean, yeah, you get good at them, but man, it's never ever that close. Oh, very enjoyable, though. Just this one PvP match. I'm definitely going to have to be playing some Destiny a lot more with this. Raids are going to be easier. Oh, I'm so dead. Eat my grenade, bitch. Here, let's pop mine out and see what happens. There we go. Get turned on. Oh, there's some guys over here. I'm going to get sniped. I'm going to get sniped. Oh, man, I actually got that guy. That was interesting. The fact that I can whip around so much quicker with this, too. Oh, wow. Oh, there's a guy over here. Oh, he's over here. Again, the accuracy with the sniper rifle, I can't... I was able to technically quickscope him in Destiny. I could never do that with a controller. And, man, I am in love with this thing. This thing is definitely... It brings back the nostalgia of PC gaming, you know? I'm so dead here as well. It brings back that nostalgia. It brings back that fun, the accuracy, the... Just... Man, I don't even have words for it. Just... Man, I think we won that one. Wow, amazing, guys. Definitely 9 out of 10. You know, maybe even 9.5 out of 10. I don't want to give it perfect scores because... It's jerky. It's got that little bit jerkiness to it. I did increase the sensitivity, but wow, huge difference to that. So we'll definitely come back and play that some more. But I love it. So let's move on to Battlefield, guys, and let's see how it fares in the Battlefield realm. So I will see you guys over there. I've got some favorites. R1, I think is G. All right. This one here we might be able to get into a lot quicker. There we go. Joining right in. I thought we would have had to wait because it said 64 to 64. So yeah, so Call of Duty was very successful. We gave it 8 out of 10 for playability. Destiny, I gave it a 9.5 at the end of it because it was phenomenal. It was a great feeling. Okay. All right. So let's oops, that's not what I wanted. Okay, back. I want to become a recon here and let's just deploy. Wow. Yeah, guys, I played a lot of Battlefield on PC, and this right here feels pretty good. What we're going to have to do, though, is we're going to have to set up that button here. Bear with me here, guys. I'm just going to quickly pause menu. I always set to 9, and then we'll save that bad boy there. What we have to do is we actually have to set up the sensitivity on this, because anytime you play, you have to increase the sensitivity to the max. If you don't do that, it will not work as intended. There we go. Okay, much better. Yeah, the accuracy. Oh shit. Oh, yeah, that's right. I completely forgot. Yep. Okay. So I gotta set. See, and this is what you have to do. You know, there's a little bit of fooling around. I gotta go through and I have to toggle that activation for the mouse. I definitely have my button that controls motion sensor. Yeah, there it is. I have that switch, so I need to switch that out, and we need to save that there. And there we go. Much better. Okay, cool. All right, let's get into this. Now this will definitely. Oh my goodness! Oh man, I can already feel that this is probably going to be a 9.5 as well. And I'm comparing this to how good it feels on a PC, and this is pretty close. The sensitivity feels right. I've got it set to 400 on my app that sends it to the XIM4, and then of course I've got the sensitivity set to 100 on the console itself. And it feels... Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is great. I'm just by using this for the hour I've been playing, I would definitely buy one of these, and I'm gonna order one. Oh, there's a guy over there. Oh my goodness. No, I'm getting shot at. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be ordering one of these things. It definitely... Oh my goodness, coming from the door. It definitely makes a big difference. Night and day. I mean, you're talking about controlling the keyboard, and I don't know how much information I'm providing you guys with this, but this is just gameplay. This is just my thoughts as I'm going through. And I am in love with it. I absolutely think that this is worth it. I would definitely get... Oh my goodness. Oh, the smoothness. Oh man, I completely forgot that this is hardcore as well. So the deaths are going to be real here, boys. And ladies, depending on who's watching. Oh my goodness, this guy's sniping. I am jumping. Oh, see, and there's that jerk again. It's only when you aim. It's not like pinpoint accuracy, but it is pretty well close to pinpoint. And I would have to fool around with that dead zone on the joystick. If I were to remove the dead zone completely, there might be no lag and no jerkiness. But I don't know if that'll be 100. Oh my goodness, we're getting shot at here. I'm just gonna crawl sneaky sneaks. Oh, I'm so dead. It was either stand up and get shot, or lie down and get blown up to bits. Let's spawn in on this guy here. Oh my... See, I can't... Oh, man, you guys will be hearing me say this the entire video. I cannot... like, oh my goodness. So much more accuracy, and everyone knows that PC gamers... Like, the accuracy is 1,000 times higher. Everything is modified, and this XIM4 lets you modify that. I love it. I absolutely love it. I can't... Oh. Came around the corner there. I can't even put words to it anymore. I'm saying the same thing over and over again. I was really expecting going into this that it wasn't going to be good, but, man, is it ever... It's great. It is great. I am... Oh, there's a guy over there. See, look at that. Oh, my goodness. Like, I'm a good COD player, and the fact that I can turn around way quicker and actually control the spin properly, I know that there's a guy sitting up here. Been sitting up here this entire time. Okay, we got some smoke screen. Let's throw a grenade up there. I'm getting shot at. I heard the shot. Oh, I almost blew myself up with my own grenade. Oh, I took out the lever action rifle there, tried to pin him. My accuracy there wasn't that good. I was trying to, I guess, lead him a little bit. It's difficult to give an exact opinion on each game when I'm switching out the games. I mean, I've covered Black Ops 3, I covered Destiny, and now I'm covering this one. So if you guys want a complete breakdown of the best setup and what to use for each game, leave me a comment in the description below, and I will go through and I will make that video for you. I will absolutely, there we go, destroyed that bitch. I will go through and I will definitely create a video for that specific game, start to finish, the setup. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is making this so much more enjoyable. I used to hate these kind of games, except COD, because, you know, COD's really smooth with the controller. I got team killed. But this game, obviously, you got to get used to it. And the fact that I can just... it's cheating. It is cheating. Oh, I will accept that revive, sir. Oh my word. Oh no, I'm blind. I'm blind. I could die. Those are my guys, I think. Oh shit, I am... Oh my goodness. I am in the doorway and I didn't want to be there. Excuse me, sir. There's a sniper. Right there. Right there. See? The how many times have I said accuracy in this video? A lot. I really hope he comes around this corner. And he does. Definitely 9.5 out of 10 on this one. It feels great, feels native, just like a gaming mouse and keyboard. It feels right. So guys, I'm gonna end it there.
Anyways, guys, that's the video. Would I get this device? Absolutely. I'd probably rate it overall probably around 8.5 out of 10, which is pretty good. I would definitely buy one. They're about 120 bucks, like I said earlier, so if you want one, definitely pick it up. Anyways, guys, if you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up, Definitely share it around with your friends. Let's go for 4 likes on this video. The last one we went for 3, and the one before that we went for 2. So 4 seems like a good standard to go by, like double it or whatever. Also guys, definitely subscribe to the channel so that way when I make more videos, you guys stay up to date with everything that I'm doing, and that way you see more cool stuff like this. Anyways guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great week.